Breathe slowly and notice your chest rise and fall as you read this line. Let your shoulders drop a fraction and let your jaw unclench. You are here because you know you're not separate from the one you desire. The longing you feel is not a one-sided dream. It is a real transmission moving along the bridge between minds. Have you ever thought of someone and then seen their name appear? Did you dismiss it as chance? Or did you feel the quiet law underneath? If small flashes happen by accident, what unfolds when you choose them on purpose? What happens when you direct the inner word with certainty? Stay with me, because I'm opening a simple 24-hour proof loop you'll close later tonight. I'll give you a quiet cue that your person can't ignore, and you'll know this is working. Will you allow one clean experiment? You will not beg. You will not chase. You will command in a language consciousness obeys. Think of your person and feel the space right behind your sternum become warm. Let the breath slow by a beat. Allow the shoulders to settle again. When you think of them, thought travels. When you speak inwardly, word moves as influence. They receive it whether they name it or not. Why do they remember you at odd hours? Why does a quiet wave of feeling rise in them without a cause? There is no distance in consciousness. There is only state. What you project is what they experience. If you project doubt, they feel the push. If you project certainty, they feel the pull. Which signal do you want carried? Choose discipline over drifting. You cannot whisper rejection inside and expect devotion outside. Send only what you wish returned. Picture them already near. Picture them already leaning toward you. Picture the quiet yes already spoken. Let imagination be the private meeting ground where union is normal. Return there often, calmly and without strain. Isn't it easier to come home than to hunt? To live in the end is to wear fulfillment now. You are not waiting for proof. You are allowing proof to catch up. Close your eyes for a moment and feel arms around you now. Hear the breath, the cadence, the familiar tone. Feel how the body softens when the scene becomes real. This is not fantasy. This is causation. The outer is a mirror. If you wait for appearances, you serve them. If you assume the end, appearances serve you. Which order is worthy of you? Walk as one already chosen. Let the spine find its natural height. Let your eyes soften while your gaze stays steady. As you stand in certainty, they sense it. Your steadiness enters their thoughts, shapes moods and stirs action. They do not know why they reach for you. They only know the reaching feels right. Have you noticed how right action often lacks a speech? Distance has no authority here. Energy isn't stopped by walls or miles. The inner world moves instantly. When you dream, you cross countries without effort. So does this connection. The moment you think of them, you are with them. Do not count time zones. Do not measure silence. Measure only your state. If you can summon them within, you can't be apart without. What you affirm silently is received. What you doubt silently is also received. Place your faith where it belongs. In the invisible, in the law, in the end. Isn't faith simply loyalty to one reality? Feeling, the bridge between inner and outer. Words without feeling drift. Feeling charges the scene with life. Enter the scene and feel the warmth of being adored. Feel the ease of being chosen. Notice the calm in your belly as certainty settles. This charge travels. It stirs their heart. It awakens their desire. The world says love is chance. The law says love is state. Which do you choose to honor? See their face if you like, but feel their nearness more. Feel their hand in yours. Feel the security of being claimed. Let it be vivid enough that you forget your imagining. In that brief forgetting, you cross the bridge. And once crossed, the energy continues without effort. Those sudden moments, you sense them, are not illusions. They are echoes of your feeling arriving. Can you allow more echoes? Guard your inner conversations. They are not private. They are decrees that move another mind. Speak as one who possesses. Say it inwardly, clearly and softly. You love me. You choose me. You move toward me. Let the words ride on feeling, not on strain. Let each sentence end like a door closing gently. Hear the click. When inner word and inner feeling unify, expression is inevitable. Repeat this union of word and feeling until it is your default. Isn't a true default effortless? All manifestation flows through the present. There is no tomorrow in consciousness. There is only this breath. If you place union in the future, it stays in the future. Place it here. Place it now. Claim it in imagination. Claim it in feeling. Claim it in inner speech. Gratitude seals it. Gratitude says it is already done. Can you say thank you before you see? As you live in the end, they are stirred immediately. Thoughts rise. Moods lean. Actions begin. People speak of sudden messages and quick turns. Nothing is sudden. The inner simply becomes visible. Persistence binds it all. A single touch of the state is not enough. Dwell there until it becomes familiar. Do not negotiate with shadows. When silence lingers, return inside. When doubt taps, return inside. Persistence is loyalty to your inner truth. You wear union like your own name. You don't re-argue your name each morning, do you? Do not mistake persistence for force. There is no grasping here. There is only return. Return to the end until it is obvious. Return until it is ordinary. Ordinary is power. As you persist, the outer softens and yields. Their energy warms. Their thoughts drift toward you. What once felt far becomes near. What once felt unsure becomes plain. Isn't inevitability quiet? The first change is always within. You become the one who lives in fulfillment. You move from seeking to knowing. They feel the shift in you. Certainty has a weight, but it is a kind weight. It invites without demand. The steady state clears the fog around you. It replaces fear with clarity. Clarity is attractive. You are not forcing them. You are becoming the meaning they recognize. This is why they approach. Do not measure success by today's surface. Measure by how naturally you keep the end. How quickly do you return after a wobble? They may resist with thought at first, or tires when feeling is quiet and steady. Feeling wins by remaining. You are not waiting for them to change. You are becoming the one to whom their change is natural. This is the clean path. Once you wear the state without question, the world complies. They show up. They reach out. They say what you said in silence. What you claimed inside takes on form. It speaks back to you in a voice you can hear. It stands in front of you and smiles. There was never a gap. There was only a habit of postponing. You have ended that habit now. The future you wanted has always lived in the present. You stepped into it the moment you felt it real. You stayed by persisting without strain. This is why outcomes look sudden. The inner ripens quietly. Then it is harvest. You do not need magic. You have law. You have state. You have word. You have feeling. Your person steps into the role your state assigns. They cannot keep standing outside a door you left wide open. Doesn't an open door invite a step? Every effort to change the outer was delay. Change yourself and the outer is compelled. This is efficient. This is clean. Now you know there is nothing to chase. There is only the quiet certainty of having. Rest in it. Take one breath in, slow and full. Hold for a beat. Exhale longer than you inhaled. Here is the 24-hour proof cue. Tonight before sleep, say inwardly once and only once. On a slow exhale, you love me, you reach for me now. It feels natural to you. See a simple scene. Their name appearing on your screen or their voice saying your name. Feel the ease, not the rush. Close the scene while it still feels warm. Then sleep. Do not check or chase. Do not repeat the cue. Let the seed rest. Tomorrow or sooner, a sign arrives in the direction of union. It may be direct contact, a mention, a specific phrase, a clear symbol you privately chose. Acknowledge it quietly and return to the end. If the sign seems small, do not argue with it. Small is proof of motion. Harvest grows from motion. Now place one soft instruction in your field for the next hours. I walk as one already chosen. I speak as one already loved. I rest as one already secure. Let the shoulders soften again. Let the eyes grow kind. Let the breath steady. If this guidance feels aligned, subscribe for more quiet, precise practice and deeper sessions. Then return to the end and remain there. When the mind asks when or how, give it this answer. It is done in me and my world is catching up. Then change the subject and do the next simple task of your day. If you waver, you return. If you fear, you breathe. If you forget, you remember. You are not performing. You are being. Being is lighter than trying. The bridge is built. The signal is steady. The path is clear. Say thank you now, quietly and sincerely. Feel the warmth in the chest again. Let it spread like sunlight behind your ribs. You have planted. You have watered. You will reap. When the moment arrives and the outer matches the inner, be simple. Receive it without drama. Choose union again by being the state that created it. Before we close, return to your cue one more time in memory only. Do not repeat it. Just remember how clean it was. You love me. You reach for me now. It feels natural to you. Let the sentence drift away like a feather settling on water. Stillness follows. Type union secured. Then go and live from the end you have already chosen. That is the whole art.